This is the KRUI News at Noon, brought to you in part by the Daily Iowan. This is KRUI, Iowa City.
It is noon in Iowa City. The temperature is 64 degrees, and for KRUI, this is the latest news with Tanner LaFever and Nicole Giovannoni. Here are the headlines for this Monday morning. Preparation for flooding in Cedar Rapids continues. Election season ratchets up another notch, and a sad weekend for the sports world.
But first, we have breaking news from this morning. 9 people were injured when a shooter opened fire at a Houston strip mall parking lot. The gunman, who lived near the shooting scene, was a lawyer and was struggling with issues at his law firm. He was shot and killed by police. Police Chief Martha Montalvo said she is not ready to confirm if this is an act of terrorism. The man was well known to law enforcement, and several guns were found in his car. Out of the 9 injured, 2 are in critical condition, and the rest are being transported to hospitals nearby. There are no reports of additional suspects.
Residents of 5,000 Cedar Rapids homes have been asked to evacuate in anticipation of heavy flooding on Monday morning. City officials are expecting water levels second only to those of the massive 2008 flood that devastated areas across Iowa. University of Iowa students and faculty will remember 2008 for the widespread damage it caused to campus buildings, as UI officials only just declared this past summer that campus had finally recovered from the nearly $800 million in damages.
For anyone in need of help or interested in aiding flood efforts, you can contact United Way at 319-739-4211.
Tonight kicks off what some are calling the most anticipated round of presidential debates in recent memory. Hofstra University in New York will play host to Hillary Clinton and Donald Trump at 9 p.m. Eastern, as the two square off in the first of 3 general election debates. After sparring on the campaign trail for the past few months, a national audience of potentially 100 million viewers is expected to tune in to watch these two candidates and any chaos that may ensue.
In other election-related news, Frito-Lay is the most recent company to cater its marketing efforts in an attempt to take advantage of the buzz surrounding the election season. Its latest promotion aims to bring younger voters out to cast their ballots. They use the message, "The boldest choice is making a choice," on its Dorito products. 7-Eleven and Anheuser-Busch are 2 other major companies that have already dipped their toes in the waters of voting-related ads.
Police have released video and photo evidence from the fatal shooting between Keith Scott and Charlotte police. An African-American officer shot Scott, saying he felt threatened by Scott's gun. On Saturday, police released photos of a pistol and ankle holster that were left at the scene of the crime. Scott's family claims he did not have a gun and that he was reading a book when approached by authorities. Neither the dash cam nor body cameras from police show Scott pointing a gun at the officer. Protests over the incident continued throughout the weekend, while the North Carolina State Bureau of Investigation has taken over the case.
The National Census Bureau reported this month that 3.5 million Americans rose above the poverty line last year, and signs of improvement are only increasing in 2016. African Americans and Hispanics, who account for more than 45% of those below the poverty line, experienced the largest improvement.
Golf legend Arnold Palmer passed away yesterday at the age of 87, and the outpour of praise continues for the 7-time major winner. Figures from around the sports world and beyond have taken to social media to express their adoration for the golfing icon, including even President Obama, who tweeted, "Here's to the king, who was as extraordinary on the links as he was generous to others. Thanks for the memories, Arnold." Palmer was known for his style and his passionate fans, as well as his signature drink, a mixture of lemonade and iced tea that now bears his name.
Support also continues to pour in for another athlete following his passing on Sunday. Fans, teammates, and media alike have noted the vibrance and enthusiasm of 24-year-old Marlins pitcher Jose Fernandez in the wake of a boating accident that took his life this past weekend.
A missing Vermont man was rescued on Sunday after 8 days lost at sea. Nathan Carman was found on a life raft and in good condition when picked up by a freighter almost 100 miles south of Martha's Vineyard in Massachusetts. The second member of his fishing trip, his mother Linda, has yet to be found despite efforts from Coast Guard crews throughout the East Coast. This isn't the first time Carman has been found following a disappearance. In 2011, he vanished for 4 days before being located by authorities in Virginia.
Finally, a quick look at the weather forecast for Iowa City. Right now, the temperature is 64 degrees, and for KRUI News, I am Nicole Giovannoni.
I'm Tanner LaFever.
Thanks for listening.